Welcome back to United Voice, your number one home for everything Man United Football Club. Whether you've supported the United all your life or you're a new fan, this is the place for you. Get ready for daily Manchester United news, transfer updates, match previews and deep tactical analysis that keeps you connected to Oldtraford every day. Let's dive into the top story. Manchester United step up contract talks with Mainoo as Cole Palmer interest signals. New direction. Manchester United are entering a crucial phase of planning for the future, with two major midfield-related stories highlighting the club's evolving strategy. On one hand, the club is moving forward with plans to secure Mainoo on a new long-term contract. On the other, United continue to be linked with Chelsea star Cole Palmer, a player admired internally as a potential statement, signing for the next era at Old Trafford. These developments come at a time of transition for United, following confirmation that Casemiro will leave the club at the end of the season when his contract expires. The departure of the experienced Brazilian marks the symbolic end of one cycle and the beginning of another, focused more heavily on youth, sustainability, and long-term planning. Manchester United are understood to be ready to open formal talks with Mainoo over a new and improved contract. Initial contact has already been made with the midfielder's representatives, with the club keen to reward a player who has come through the academy and is now viewed as a central part of United's future. Mainoo is currently one of the lowest paid players in the first-team squad, a reflection of his academy status rather than his growing importance. United believe that situation must change quickly. A new deal would significantly increase his wages, bringing them closer in line with senior teammates and recognizing both his talent and potential. Contract discussions were not considered urgent in the recent past. Under former head coach Ruben Amorim, Mainoo struggled for consistent opportunities and did not start a single Premier League match this season. With 18 months remaining on his deal, plus an option for an additional year, the club initially prioritised other matters. That context led to interest from several European clubs, including Napoli, who were monitoring Mainoo's situation closely. There were also reports suggesting the England international was open to a loan move in order to gain regular game time. However, Manchester United quickly shut down any such possibility, making it clear that Mainoo was not for sale and would not be allowed to leave, even temporarily. The arrival of new head coach Carrick has significantly changed Mainoo's outlook at the club. Carrick selected him at the first opportunity, handing him a starting role in the Manchester derby, where Mainoo delivered an assured and impressive performance as United defeated Manchester City 2-0. That display reinforced the club's belief that Mainoo can be a long-term midfield leader. While securing Mainoo's future is a priority, United's ambitions go beyond contract renewals. The club is also exploring ways to further strengthen the squad, particularly in attacking midfield areas. One name that continues to surface is Cole Palmer. Manchester United have long admired Palmer, a Manchester-born player who developed through Manchester City's academy before moving to Chelsea in search of regular football. That decision has paid off as Palmer has emerged as one of Chelsea's standout performers, producing goals, assists and decisive moments despite the club's inconsistency. Sources in England suggest United are closely monitoring Palmer's situation, even though no formal approach has been made. Chelsea consider him a key part of their project, but ongoing instability at Stamford Bridge has fueled speculation about whether the player could eventually consider a new challenge. For United, Palmer represents more than just quality on the pitch. He fits the profile of the player they want to build around. Young, technically gifted, Premier League proven, and capable of playing multiple roles. His versatility allows him to operate as a number 10 on either wing or in advanced midfield positions, a tactical flexibility United value highly. There is also a strong symbolic appeal. Palmer is a local Manchester talent, and United are keen to reconnect with their identity by building a core of homegrown and English players. Pairing Mainoo and Cole Palmer in the same midfield setup is seen by some within the club as an exciting vision for the future. However, a potential move for Palmer would be complicated. Chelsea would demand a significant fee, and United must balance such an investment with financial fair play considerations and other squad needs. Palmer's history with Manchester City also adds an emotional dimension to the story, although United believe modern football is defined by ambition rather than rivalry. Tactically, United see Palmer as a player who could elevate their attacking structure. His ability to find space between the lines, create chances under pressure, and deliver in decisive moments addresses areas where United have lacked consistency. Combined with Mainoo's composure, intelligence and ball progression, the duo could form the foundation of United's next-generation midfield. Behind the scenes, these two stories reflect a broader shift in strategy. Manchester United are moving away from short-term fixes and high-risk signings, instead focusing on players who can grow together and define the club's identity over several seasons. Renewing Mainoo's contract while monitoring Palmer's availability fits perfectly within that vision. Pundits and fans remain divided. Many supporters see Mainoo's contract talks as essential and overdue, while viewing Palmer as a dream signing who could transform United's creativity. Others urge caution, arguing that squad balance and defensive solidity should come first. As things stand, United have not submitted a bid for Cole Palmer, and negotiations with Mainoo are still at an early stage. Yet both situations underline the same message. Manchester United are planning deliberately for the future. In a period marked by Casemiro's departure and broader squad evolution, the club's focus on Kobbie Mainoo and admiration for Cole Palmer offer a clear glimpse into what comes next. Youth, identity and long-term vision are now at the heart of United's strategy, and the decisions made in the coming months could shape the club's direction for years to come. Another news. Manchester United continue their race to sign Cole Palmer as Michael Carrick pushes for a creative reinforcement. Manchester United are reportedly continuing their aggressive pursuit of Cole Palmer ahead of the upcoming transfer window, as head coach Michael Carrick looks to reshape his squad with young, dynamic and technically gifted players. The Red Devils' interest in Palmer has grown significantly in recent weeks, with sources close to the club suggesting that Carrick sees the England international as a key piece in his long-term project at Old Trafford. Since taking charge, Carrick has made it clear that his vision for Manchester United revolves around intelligent football, positional fluidity and attacking creativity. While the squad already contains several talented players, Carrick believes that adding a versatile attacker like Cole Palmer could elevate United to the next level, especially in tight Premier League matches where creativity and decision-making in the final third are crucial. Cole Palmer has enjoyed a rapid rise in English football, earning praise for his technical quality, composure under pressure, and ability to operate across multiple attacking positions. Whether deployed as a right winger, attacking midfielder, or even in a central creative role, Palmer has consistently demonstrated maturity beyond his age. These qualities have not gone unnoticed by Manchester United's scouting department, who have been monitoring his development closely. According to reports, Carrick personally requested the club's hierarchy to prioritise the signing of Palmer, believing that his playing style aligns perfectly with the philosophy he wants to implement. Carrick values players who can read the game, retain possession, and create chances through intelligence rather than relying solely on physical attributes. Palmer's vision, close control, and passing range make him an ideal candidate for this system. Manchester United's interest is also driven by the need to refresh their attacking options. Over recent seasons, inconsistency and injuries have plagued the club's forward line, forcing frequent tactical adjustments. By bringing in a young but experienced Premier League proven player like Palmer, United hope to add depth, competition and long-term stability to their squad. The club sees Palmer not just as a short-term solution, but as a player who could grow into a central figure at Old Trafford for many years. His age fits perfectly into United's strategy of building a core of young talents capable of competing at the highest level, both domestically and in Europe. Carrick believes that under the right guidance, Palmer could develop into one of the league's most influential attacking midfielders. Negotiations, however, are expected to be complex. Palmer remains highly valued by his current club, and any deal would likely require a significant financial commitment. Manchester United are aware of this and are reportedly preparing a structured offer that could include performance-based bonuses to make the deal more appealing. The players' camp is said to be open to discussions, especially if guaranteed playing time and a clear development plan are presented. From a tactical perspective, Palmer would offer Carrick numerous options. His ability to drift between lines, combine with midfielders, and arrive late in the box could complement United's existing attackers. Carrick is particularly impressed by Palmer's calmness in decisive moments, an attribute he believes is essential for success at a club with Manchester United's expectations. Fans have reacted positively to the rumours, with many seeing Palmer as the type of modern footballer United have lacked in recent years. Social media discussions suggest optimism that the club is finally targeting players based on tactical fit rather than reputation alone. Supporters are eager to see a more cohesive and entertaining style of play under Carrick, and Palmer's potential arrival is viewed as a step in the right direction. Despite the growing speculation, Manchester United remain cautious. Club officials are determined not to overpay and are exploring alternative targets in case negotiations stall. However, Carrick's strong desire to work with Palmer continues to push the deal forward. Internally, there is a belief that securing the player early in the window could send a strong message of intent to rivals. As the transfer window approaches, all eyes will be on Old Trafford to see whether Manchester United can win the race for Cole Palmer's signature. If completed, the move would represent a significant statement from Michael Carrick, underlining his commitment to youth, creativity, and a clear footballing identity. For now, discussions continue behind the scenes, and while nothing is finalised, the interest is real and serious. Manchester United's pursuit of Cole Palmer highlights their ambition to return to the top of English football, guided by a manager who understands the club's culture and the demands of modern football. The coming weeks could prove decisive in determining whether Palmer becomes the latest young star to wear the famous red shirt at Old Trafford.